Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and had to get that thing in camera fixed, right? And we're going to talk about Barry Allen and Supergirl Flash. So we're going to talk about Barry Allen the Flash, and we're going to talk about Supergirl Kara Zor-El, and how after seeing Crisis on Infinite Earth reminds me these bitches should have stayed the fuck dead. These hoes have literally destroyed the DC universe. And I know what some of you guys are like, wait, what do you mean? Okay, so you know how some heroes in the DC universe and in Marvel universe have died and never came back. Like there was no revival for them at all. It was like once they died, and some of the, a lot of the heroes do die heroically. They stay dead, right? And for a universe like that, even with a multiverse or whatever, sometimes some characters should just stay dead for good character reasoning, good purposes or whatever. And I feel like, now that I'm watching Crisis on Infinite Earth, the Tomorrowverse one, it just reminded me of how Kara Zor-El, Supergirl, and Barry Allen, the Flash, should have stayed dead. Like I get that DC wanted to still try to do Supergirl after she died, and giving Wally West the Flash mantle was a good thing. With Supergirl, I feel like Kara Zor-El ended her story by saving the multiverse. Kind of like how when the new universe started, everybody realized that Barry Allen sacrificed his life to save the world. Okay, so Supergirl should have that same remembrance, right? So what we do is we transition from Kara Zor-El Supergirl, and we have Power Girl Kara Zor-El from Earth 2, and then we have Matrix Supergirl, which is from a pocket universe or whatever, and of course that Supergirl merges with Linda Danvers Supergirl, and that becomes Supergirl Girl. You get what I'm saying? I think with Kara Zor-El and Flash, like, because they sacrificed themselves in Crisis, that to bring them back after that, their stories really can't go anywhere, if that makes sense, because they're best known for their sacrifice, which is great. You know what I'm saying? I understand, people like these characters, and I'm not saying you have to like them, or don't like them, or don't like what I'm having to say, but as story-wise, I would say kill him, especially fucking Barry Allen, because he's been fucking up the DC universe ever since his monkey ass came back. You know what I'm saying? So to bring Barry Allen back after his sacrifice, and then constantly still have him fuck up the continuity of the DC universe by still constantly traveling back in time, by still breaching the multiverse or whatever, is fucking obscene. And then they try to put blame on other people when it's really his fault. With Supergirl, the reason I love Supergirl, but what I'm saying is with Kara Zor-El, her death is very pivotal. They keep going back to moments in time where, okay, if we took Supergirl away, or we took Barry Allen away from Crisis, the DC universe would be fucked up. Okay, so if you're going to put them back in their place, their proper place, let them die and keep them dead, and have other characters wear their mantles as honorary. You know what I'm saying? Power Girl, we already know Power Girl's not going to carry up the mantle of Supergirl. We get that. But you had Linda Danvers Supergirl, who, yes, she was a Supergirl, she was quite different from, Clark, Matrix Supergirl, but Clark treated her still like family. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like Matrix and Linda Danvers Supergirl were great Supergirls. And then, DC was like, all right, cut this shit, and then made both of their asses disappear. And then they reintroduced Kara Zor-El in that brilliant Superman Batman Supergirl run with the legendary Michael Turner, which, don't get me wrong, I love that storyline. I love the storyline. I love the introduction of Supergirl. I love Michael Turner's costume design for Supergirl. I think it's one of the best Supergirl costumes of all time. But what I'm saying is, did we really need that Supergirl? You get what I'm saying? Could you tell that story with another character? A Daxamite, a cousin of relationship. Like, oh, okay, this is another Kryptonian that's not Kara Zor-El, but is of somebody else who happen to be related to both Clark and Kara. You get what I'm saying? Nobody didn't say you couldn't do nothing like that. You get what I'm saying? So then you'll have the new cousin come in, the new family member who is related to both Clark and Kara, realizing like, wow, Supergirl stepped up. You know what I'm saying? The Kara Zor-El Supergirl. Even though people accepted Matrix and Linda Danvers Supergirl, Kara Zor-El will still remembered for her heroic sacrifice, and she feels like the pressure of living up to her is a lot, and she constantly, whatever, and then she proves to be an effective Supergirl to the point where, wow, this Supergirl is pretty amazing. You get what I'm saying? Kind of like how Wally West proved himself to be a good Flash, to the point where everybody was like, no, he's the perfect Flash now. You can do the same thing with a new Supergirl that's not Kara Zor-El, if that makes sense. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say this out of malicious intent or anything. I'm just saying this as like someone who likes the comic books, who read the comic books, but realized like there are flaws going on with, the DC universe, and doing stuff like this where you take characters who sacrifice themselves in pivotal moments and just kind of like, whatever, it's kind of dumb. It is what it is. Uh-oh. And uh-oh. Look at me. I'm over here doing the most, y'all. I am so sorry. Well, you know how it is. We film it live, right? Y'all like when I fuck up anyway. Anyway, like I was saying, is that this movie just constantly remind me of like, wow, Barry Allen is a screw up, and Kara Zor-El had a good moment, and to take that away from her is kind of crazy. Like, it's in her history, but you take it away when you keep rebooting the universe. So it's just like, that's the only, because y'all have done some pivotal moments, but nothing that y'all have done with Supergirl has topped her sacrifice, the Kara Zor-El Supergirl. Now, don't get me wrong, I've read right after Michael Turner introduced Supergirl, I read that Supergirl run all the way up until the New 52, and she's done some cool stuff, but nobody really talks about Supergirl's storylines like that, because her most pivotal moment was her sacrifice. It's the same thing with Barry Allen. There's only two things, Flashpoint and his sacrifice at Crisis on Infinite Earth. And it's okay. It's okay that some characters, even though they were created first or whatever, sometimes it's okay to sunset them. And I feel like Barry Allen, the Flash, and Kara Zor-El, the Supergirl, should be sunset. Like, permanently. Like, no revisiting them, no reviving them after they do all of their amazing things. I think the upcoming Crisis Gauntlet, kill their asses off permanently. Kill them off permanently. Like, seriously, kill them off permanently. Let Wally West, let new characters be in. Let another Supergirl be in, or bring back Linda Danvers Supergirl, or Matrix Supergirl. It doesn't matter. Bring one of them two back, and let these two characters, die off, so that way their legacy can be preserved. Because it's kind of weird to bring back characters who had great depths and who actually proved pivotal for the DC universe to move forward, and yet y'all got them back alive. Like, why? Especially when there are some DC superheroes that y'all killed permanently and never brought back even after the multiple reboots. So I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. But hey, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Of course, this thing want to do that. Well, bye y'all.